Hey y'all. Okay, so I have been, so my daughter, somebody brought their child home, or child sick. I don't know if did I make a video yesterday? I don't even remember. It's been long, the last 2 days. Anyways, if I didn't say it already, somebody brought their child sick to church on Sunday in children's church and left them the entire time. Had a stomach bug. Well, guess who sat next to my child and got her sick? So she started vomiting. Yesterday at about 4, she started vomiting, and she, like every 15 to 30 minutes on the dot, she was throwing up. All out evening, all night, and she stopped, I guess, about 7 something. So she's been on the couch all day because she's not feeling good. So guess what I did? I cut all my fabric for my Santa quilt, my pixel Santa quilt. So I wanted to show y'all how I have this organized, okay? So I cut them, I starched them all and cut them, and I still got quite a bit of fabric left. I'm kind of shocked, especially by this red. I'm happy though, don't get me wrong. So anyway, so what I did was, the most of them was this white. I had 100, I think it was like 100 1.5 inch squares. What was it? Oh, let me find it. 100 1.5 inch squares and 77 2.5 by 1.5 inch. That's just the white. I don't know how many 1.5 inch, but I swear if it wasn't for my stripology, I would be pulling my hair right now. So this is what I did. This right here came on all the fabric. I took it off and put it on the bags. And then in the bags, I bought these little stickers right here. I don't know if y'all can see those. They are the Avery multi-use labels, 1/2 inch by 3/4 inch. Bought these off Amazon, and I use these to label my fabric as I cut. Now, so when I did that, I put them in these bags, and you can see I used my clips, and they are all labeled. Now, some of these are double because I can't get those little clips down a big 100, so they're broken down to like 20 or 25 in a pack, or 30. So I have my white, I have my green. This is my Camilla. And then my raffia, and these are too big to put in a small bag. And then my other bags, okay, and then here is my cream. And then in my smaller bags, creamsicle, and then haze. And then I have my small bags, I have my deep rose, my shadow, my bison, my lingerie color, and rose. So on the packages that I didn't have a lot, I was able to put in these small packages, and the others I had to put in bigger packages. But they're all labeled with the color of their fabric. I've stopped on and off. I haven't been cutting solid all day. I've had to stop on and off, but I'm finally done with, let me try to get these out, all my cutting. So I'm going to do that, take a picture for my cover photo. So anyway, so there is all my all my fabrics. They're cut up. Now I got to figure out, I was going to separate by row. Like, I have got a mess over here. I've got fabric and bags and everything. So I was going to separate by row, like row 1, A1, B1, and then, which blocks. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I have these all separated into their bags. Y'all are up kind of high. There we go. I was like, God, I'm looking way up. So I'm not sure. I had to really, because I have a lot of markings on my papers. So the way I did this, I don't know if anybody has done a pixel quilt before, but it gives you, of course, the cutting sizes. But when you get over here, I had to really start looking at I have them like marked out with strips, like strip 1, strip 2, like what, because they're not all in order. Because sometimes I'll cut some smaller ones before I cut the bigger ones. So I had to, so when I got to those that I have quite a bit of them, I started writing strips, and right here, I was numbering the strips, and I even wrote like the size, like I'll need, this strip will be 8.5 inches and I'll need 2 of them. So I was making notes on here, and it really started helping me figure out the cutting. So now I just got to figure out if I go through, I don't want to break my rulers. And I forgot to put my microphone on. That's going to take some getting used to. So I don't know if I'm going to go through here. I want to use this for this. If I can get it out. Gummit. Things like fighting me. So I don't know if I'm going to go through here, and I got to figure out if I'm going to go like A, row 1, okay, A1, and then B1, and then figure out my cutting. Because I have them all marked in here. So I don't know if I should just pull out. If any of y'all have done a pixel quilt, let me know if I should just leave them in the bags with the coordinating, or should I go ahead and divide them into each row and each block. Of course, this will be just one plain block. And then one thing that I'm going to have to figure out is these right here are like, this is 1/4, 1/2, 3/4, and a whole. So like this would be 8.5 by 2.5. And then this would be 4.5. Yeah, that would be 4.5. And then down here would be 6.5, and then an 8.5. So one good thing about the cuttings is they're pretty straightforward. They're all halves. Either they go from 8.5 down to 1.5. Nothing smaller than 1.5. So by cutting it, I kind of saw, okay, I kind of can tell which ones are 1.5 and 2.5, and which ones are 4.5 or 6.5. So at first I was confused, and I was kind of looking across through this, and then the more I cut, the more that I saw that, okay, this is what this size is going to be. So now I just have to figure out if I'm going to further separate these. I got to think about that. I'm not sure. I don't know. If any of y'all have done a pixel quilt, please give me some advice on what I should do. This is my first one, and I'm trying to figure out if I should leave them like this, all put together, or should I go ahead and separate them into rows and blocks? Like row 1, like, actually I would have to do A, B, C, D, E, and F. And then put them like block A, row 1, block B, row 2, you know, or block A, row 2, so on and so forth. I got to figure out if I'm going to do that. I'm not sure. I gotta figure all that out. Yes, baby.
Macaroni with too long in your stomach.
Probably. With all that dairy in there. You've not hardly eaten. She's eating half a grilled cheese today. She's wanting macaroni and cheese, and I don't want her eating anything. Baby, get off the camera. I love you. Get off the camera. You need to go put some stuff on your lips. They look chapped. They not? Is it just
I just ate popsicle.
Oh, okay. My husband got her some of those Powerade popsicles, and she's been eating them.
One of those Powerade.
Oh, okay. But so let me know if any. Like I said, let me know if any of y'all have done these. I'm sorry, I don't like her on camera because there's no telling who's watching some of these videos, and I just don't like her on camera. Not because I don't want her to like be seen or what. I just don't want her seen a lot of the time because you know the weirdos out there. So I got to protect her. I really don't like her on camera. So anyways, I don't care if her voice is on. I just don't like her face because I don't want nobody really knowing what her face looks like. So, anyways, so let me know what your thoughts are. I've got to figure out what I'm gonna do. I got these all nice and organized in their little bags with their labels. So, I don't know. Because what I thought about doing is using my design board and doing one block at a time, pulling out everything I need from one block and putting it on my design board and then sewing it that way. I thought about doing it that way. That way I don't get too confused and too, whatever. So that is another route I could go, is just pull fabric and just concentrate on one block at a time. And then when I get the blocks done, I can then file them as A1, A2, A3, A4. How many rows does it go to? A8. So it goes to 8 rows. So I can do like A1 for row 1A, row 2A, and do it that way. And just put them on my design board. That way I have everything there. And if I can ever find any more foam board or get any, because I was going to go today, but she's been sick, I'm going to go ahead and put more that way. Maybe I could pull them out. You know what? I think that's what I might do that. That way I keep all my colors in their bags and then get some more design boards, because the blocks are going to be about 8.5. So yeah, I think that's what I might do. That way I can put all my blocks. I need 6 smaller or medium size, about a 10-inch design board, and then I can lay it on my blocks out that way. And I can do one row at a time, and then once those are sewn, I think that's what I'm going to do. That way I don't have to worry about separating these anymore. I got way too many bags, but I'll be able to use these, so I'm not worried about it. Okay, y'all. I just wanted to kind of give y'all an update as to what I'm thinking. My poor husband yesterday, I told him I needed some foam board. Poor man went and got regular poster board. I told him, I said, I need a foam board. And I guess he misunderstood me because he got regular board. I was like, I can't use this. So we'll use it I'll put it up and we'll use it for homeschool, hopefully. So anyways, if she's feeling better tomorrow, I may make an order and go get me some foam board, because I really need some more design boards. So anyways, okay, y'all, I am ready now to start trying to piece I got this done because I realized next week is 4th of July. I was like, oh my gosh, it's already. This month got away from me. My daughter won't be getting her quilt for her birthday. She'll probably get it for Christmas, because there's no way I can do all this. And plus, I'm taking her and doing some fun stuff for her birthday anyway, so she won't mind. So she'll just get her quilt for Christmas. So anyways, I hope y'all are having a good evening. I'm not sure if I'll post another video or not tonight. I don't know. I did get tagged in a video from Moody Girl Creates, Shannon. I may do a video of that. It's different creators that are asking other sewing channels questions. So I think I'm going to do that, and I'm going to tag 2 people that I know are that have sewing channels. I'm going to tag them. And I don't know exactly. I know one for sure, and I'm not sure about the other. So I've got to kind of look and see. But so if you get a tag for me on that, it's just something kind of fun. And so I got to figure out how to tag somebody in the description too. I don't know how to tag, so I got to look at that. Okay, y'all. I'll talk to y'all soon. Have a wonderful evening. Bye, y'all.